Hi everyone, I'm Matthew Moniz, and I want you to think of a movie where you fell in love with a robot. For me, it was Star Wars and it was R2-D2, a robot that didn't communicate using words, but still booped and beeped and had a personality that we fell in love with. The problem today is that a lot of robots that are on the market don't have a personality, and quite frankly, a lot of them are creepy. Well, this guy right here is Jibo, and Jibo bridges that gap by being social and also providing the things that other smart speakers can do, like being a virtual assistant. But is the Jibo worth it? Let's find out. The moment you turn Jibo on, you're forming a relationship with him, and you don't even realize it until the entire setup process is done. The setup is very easy, and the whole time he's asking you questions about yourself, and he gets you to ask questions about him. He also asks you to ask about jokes. He tells you to ask him about the weather, the news, the things you would do on other virtual assistants that are currently on the market. But the cool thing about it is that once this whole process was over, I was laughing the entire time, and when it was done, I didn't feel like it was a robot, but more of a cute little guy that I bought to put on my desk. Now, because I review a lot of tech products, you kind of sometimes take things for granted, and the best way to sometimes review something is through the eyes of your kids. I brought Jibo home, I placed it in the same room as an Amazon Echo, a Google Home Assistant, and watched my kids use all three products. It was really funny how they interacted with Jibo. Instead of demanding to play music or demanding to get the weather, they were actually very polite to him. They would ask Jibos to show them pictures of cats or dogs, or ask Jibo to tell them something funny. Whereas with the Amazon Echo and the Google Home, they would just demand answers. I found that they were a lot more polite to Jibo, and if Jibo didn't know something, Jibo would always apologize and have good mannerisms. In fact, sometimes I think Jibo was created after a Canadian. Now here's the thing, if you're looking for the ultimate virtual assistant, you're not gonna find that with Jibo. You're better off buying a product like the Amazon Echo or Google Home. They have a much higher skill set. But Jibo does something better than all those other products. It's able to fulfill all of your senses except for smell. You can touch it, it will do things like purr if it's feeling lonely. You can ask it questions, you can touch its screen to go through its menus and to do interactive games. You can also talk to it, so you can use voice. And you can also hear it when it plays music and talks back to you. I've got to give credit to the inventors of Jibo. Instead of modeling its robot after a human, it went with a completely different look and feel. See, the problem is when you model a robot to a human, you're missing all the emotional aspects and the little movements it makes in its face and its cheeks. And the result ends up being very creepy. But when you take a cute character like this and place it in a bubbly body with some nice engineering, you get an adorable robot that's not going to creep you out. Everything from the little screen on the front, the two cameras that look like eyes, the swivel body that spins around when it's talking to you or dancing, offers a very cute package. So here are my closing thoughts. If you're looking for the ultimate virtual assistant, you're better off going with a competing product. But if you're looking for a social robot that makes you feel emotionally attached to it, and you're an early adopter and you want to see this thing grow, then Jibo might be for you. It doesn't come cheap at $900, but I think it's a very interesting product and a product that might change the way we interact with artificial intelligence. So what kind of developments do you expect from Jibo? And do you want to see an update video 6 or 8 months down the road? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Hey Jibo, tell me a joke.
Why was the robot angry? Because someone kept pushing his buttons.